If this message found you, it's because you are tired of being so loved but never chosen. You always show up for people because you know how it feels for someone not to show up for you. You support people because you know how it feels to not be supported. You study people. And no matter what you do, how much you pour into them, how much you value them, how much you see their worth, it's like they never choose you. And they never choose you in any form. They never choose to be loyal to you. They never choose to be honest to you. They never choose to show up for you in the same exact way that you showed up for them. You're someone where you study your person to where they don't even have to tell you what they need. You observe them. You get to know them. And you have genuine interest in the person that you are dating. And it's like, you keep asking yourself, when am I going to find someone who matches my energy? When am I going to find someone who shows up for me the way I show up for them? Someone who's going to forgive me the same way I forgive them. Apologize. Want to grow together. You give so much in relationships and it is never returned. I'm hearing that people show up in your life empty-handed, but with their hand out. How are you showing up in my life empty-handed, but in the same time, you also have your hand out? You dealt with some very selfish people. People who loved how you loved them, but they didn't want to take on the responsibility of loving you the same way, of pouring into you and filling up your cup. You had some very, very lazy lovers, and they would hide behind excuses like, this is my first time, I'm new to this, I don't know how to be romantic, you're asking for too much, this is the best I have, and you're being unappreciative. People who would hide the bare minimum under excuses. And you're not that type of person. You're the type of person that you get shit done easily. And it's just not fair to you. It really isn't. It's not fair for you to keep giving someone the love that they dream of while they are putting you in war. They are putting you in confusion. They are putting you in competition. It is not supposed to be like that. And you've dated a lot of people who were takers and not givers, who were avoidants, people who masked excuses with people who masked lack of effort with a bunch of excuses. And it got to a point where you started thinking that it was you. You started thinking, am I the problem? Am I asking for too much? Am I too complicated? Am I difficult to love? And I am here to tell you right now, because you need to hear this, it is not you. The way you love, the way you show up, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is you are giving it to people who don't have the capacity to love you the way you need to be loved. That's like you going up to someone and saying, hey, give me some money. They can't give you something out of their pockets that they don't have. You are literally dating people who are incapable of communication, incapable of growing, incapable of being mature, incapable of self-awareness. So you go around trying to fix these people, trying to make these people mature, trying to make them evolve and grow, trying to make them see your worth and your value, trying to love them so hard that you feel like it will finally force them to love you right. You feel like you loving them hard would be an example. Like, this is how you do it. Do it for me. And it's like it just wasn't clicking for them. It was not clicking for them. And you just got frustrated. I know this has to be so frustrating for you. It's just like, why you can't love me correctly? Why can't you grow up? Why can't you be mature? Why can't you show up as the person that I want you to show up as? It's not hard. I do it for you every single day, easily. It's not hard. And it's not. You were just dating people who made it hard. You were just dating people who were lazy, who didn't want to put in the effort. They only wanted to receive. It was not you. God is not going to give you the type of heart that you have and not give you a match. The moment that you start pouring into your own cup, I know this sounds so cliche, but the most cliche things be the most realist and the most overlooked. So once you fill up your own cup, you will start attracting the type of love that you want. Once you start saying no to everything that does not look like the type of love that you want, you are going to be a magnet to it. Start saying no to breadcrumbs. Start saying no to bad communication. Start saying no to people who are not taking the initiative and putting in effort. Start saying no when you see somebody's red flags. Stop trying to fix people. And the moment you are able to start doing this, I promise you, your love life is going to get better. There is somebody out there literally waiting for you to heal, waiting for you to move on from that ex, waiting for you to love yourself, waiting for you to be put into that high frequency to where you guys can attract each other. They are waiting for you. And I love y'all so much. I love being able to pour into you guys. Love when I wake up and I have a channel message that God just wants me to deliver. It all starts with you.